Hello my treasures, it's time to stalk some beasts with Deathstalker Quest Hunter. Now, I got this idea because I thought it would be really funny to get some of the really high impactful big beasts that you could actually get off of Hunter, but it doesn't look like Deathstalker's pool is actually updated and he doesn't actually have any big opinions within the pool anyways. So the warning I really need to give for this deck is the fact that you're probably going to actually lose a lot of the games if you do go for this alternate win condition, which isn't the best thing in the world. However, you can have some incredibly funny games that allow you to outlast most opponents if you do try to use Deathstalker's build a beast to actually win out the game with the quest line actually complete. But outside of that, Putricide actually felt incredibly good right now because of all the really good secrets in Standard for Hearthstone. So I still wanted to bring this deck, especially because I had a few games that were incredibly good with it anyways. For the Mulligan guide of the deck, you basically are going to be looking for any cheap spells that actually do damage to either your opponent's minions or their face. This will allow you to complete your quest line quicker and thus allowing you to control the board state. Outside of those cards, you're also looking for cards that are cheap, such as Tracking, Dunbalder Bunker, or Furious Howl that will allow you to draw into additional cards. For the most part, you're basically looking for any card that costs 4 or lower within this deck. Outside of something like Prince Renethal or Cloaked Huntress if you don't actually have any secrets. And you also don't want to have a shit ton of secrets when you could have other types of cards in your hand. Explosive Trap is usually the best secret to keep. With all that being said, let's look at some game. Okay, time for a game against Mage. I think this is going to be one of the ones that was super duper long, which is probably why this video will probably only have 2 games instead of 3, but we shall see. Hey, Cloaked Huntress is pretty nice. I think at one point I was running 2 of them, but we didn't really need it. You're basically running it because it allows you to turn all your secrets into really cheap spells. Okay, so we're just going to use our quest line. They did use Wildfire last turn. That's fine though, we don't have that many minions. We're probably going to use the Bunker next turn.
Could have sworn it went back together.
Okay, so they're Mech. It's been a while since I've seen Mech. Might be an idea to revisit for one of the decks that can, or classes that can use a bunch of mechs. I don't think there were any mechs in rotation of Knights of the Frozen Throne that you didn't normally have access to before. That would be really useful, but let's actually look that up. Okay, Bunker is probably going to be our play here. Don't remember what mechs existed in this set. I don't think there were any. Actually, there might have been one. Okay, Noitron. Oh, right, there was one. Meat Wagon. I knew I was remembering there was one. Okay, so Shell Shot is probably our best bet. Or we could coin out the Mark Shot just to see what we grab. I guess another Shell Shot is pretty nice. I really wish I got a replay where Putricide mattered a lot more. But I think I was focusing too hard on the fact that I was trying to get something where I got the infinite build a beast combo off. And I think this was that game. Okay, so what do we want to do? We can use Shell Shot, I think, and we'll still be fine on... Why did that have to hit there? I knew that was probably going to happen, but it would have been nice if it didn't. I'm just going to hit that. Ooh, second explosive trap. Good for later, especially if they are mech. Yeah, there was a grand total of 1 mech in the entire set, I think. Looking at it now, I have a weird sneaking suspicion I really should do a Demon Hunter deck when the new set comes out, because that class is sure getting neglected right now. Okay, Mech Shark. We need to get rid of that next turn. I don't care how we do it, we just need to get rid of it. We're going to Hero Power, then hope and pray the Shell Shot actually hits it once. Okay, perfect. Well, I would have preferred maybe swap the order of the last 2 blasts, but that's still fine. Okay, Trench Surveyor. Yeah, trying to figure out some other really fun, wacky decks to play before the Knights rotate back out. I have a few ideas. Okay, let's put down Rexxar so we can start to get our combo off that we really want to get. I think Totem Shaman with end of the turn Draki Enchanter is probably going to be the Shaman deck. I wanted to do something with Marabi, but I tested out that briefly and it did not feel that good. But the end of the turn effect on all the different totems that exist in Standard right now feels like a better idea. At least in my opinion. But we shall see. You're really thinking, oh, what did you have to think about when you had a stupid mech shark?
Hot bucket.
Okay. Algum of the Deep. Explosive Trap technically deals with their board. Oh, that's a funny thing to draw because that gives us 2 secrets and makes this 0 cost. And then we can play down the remaining secrets in our hand with the Cloak Huntress. Let's build a beast. Let's go for Bear Shark. Amalgam might be fun too. I don't think Monstrous Parrot does anything right now. And I think I grabbed the Jungle Panther because I wanted to be able to play this down next turn. Since it only costs 6 instead of costing, I think 8 would have been it for a few additional stats. And I don't think it's worth the 2 additional mana. Kind of saddened by the fact that they didn't update the pools, but it's fine. This is what I hated about playing against Mech. They always had additional sharks for no apparent... I don't understand how you could... I guess the pool is small enough where they probably could get it consistently. Okay, that's bouncing back. They're going to kill the minion. And then they can go face if they really feel like it, or they could pass the turn back. We're probably going to use Mark Shot next turn. Get rid of the... Perfect. Do some damage to their face. We don't have enough mana though. Oh, we do have enough mana now. We can do this. Use our hero power to see what we can grab. Let's go for the Bloat Bat because that seems to be the better one. And then we get the rush on it, which is really nice. This also heals us, which is incredibly nice when it comes to playing it down against that aggro deck. Given the fact that we don't normally have healing in Hunter. That's what? Number 4 on the Sharks? And I'm assuming they probably have more in hand. Now, we can deal with the board because we do have that Rush minion in hand. There's Explosive Trap. Helps us out by quite a bit. Now we should heal up to full. This is going to... Or 30, I guess. Okay, let's go with Amalgam and go for the Lifesteal Rush. I like that the most, to be honest, when it comes to randomly generating minions. And then we can use Explosive Trap, generate another one, go for Arphis. Ooh, Charge is fun. Let's use Tracking, I guess, next. Should have probably got the other Tracking out of the deck, but okay. Going for Bear Shark again, and then going for Poisonous. We're just going to keep building a beast. Let's go with Lifesteal and Lifesteal. Well, that doesn't actually have Lifesteal on it. I don't know why they didn't decide to just go back and change the wording on that card to include Lifesteal. I know Blizzard tends to try to make cards not always have keywords, but Lifesteal has become a keyword that is evergreen. So I don't understand why they just don't want to go back to it. But I guess I'm not them. Maybe they think it'll confuse players. That's what I assume the reason is. Ooh, Putricide. After we played all of our secrets, so we don't even get too much advantage out of him. Let's blow this up. We probably should have actually... Oh, that's fun. Let's see what we can grab. Ooh, Constrictor. Why not? And then give it Rush. Let's use this, trying to get something interesting. Snake Wig could be interesting. We now have 4 secrets out on board. Going for Bear Shark again. Then going for the Taunt. I wish this was a lot better than it looks, but I had hoped they maybe would have updated the pool to include of some of the cards from, I don't know, Sunken City. I know you couldn't get something like the Colossus minion, but it would have been nice to get some of the lower cost beasts from the newer set. Because right now the pool has cards that aren't in rotation from this set and cards that are. which is kind of interesting. There's a lot of things you can do with Beaststalker. I haven't really done much with the Death Knight cards since they rotated back in. Perfect, getting rid of their 2 minions, and then there goes good old Putricide. Well, we have a bunch of rush minions in hand. We have 6 HP. Okay, what do we need to do? Okay, this has rush, but it only has 3 attack. Life Drinker is what I'm probably going to go for. We can go for the charge if we really feel like it to get a Death Knight card in hand. Getting rid of this, and then we're probably going to use the Serpent Wig to try to not burn a card, but we're going to burn a card no matter what, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. Oh, Sneed. Okay, so they'll be able to kill our minion. We don't get full value out of that, which is fine. Okay, that would have been a nice card to actually have. That's 4 damage on board. We should be able to kill this turn. Should have also probably been using our hero power to just refill our hand a little bit more. Why not do this? Yeah, I have a feeling there's... I'm trying to think of all the cards currently in rotation that should be in the pool that you just don't see. Well, I guess I've seen Monstrous Parrot a few times with the card combo. But I think that's honestly the only beast that I've seen. I haven't seen the Jurin Saber at all, which is kind of interesting to say. I definitely haven't seen the Rat King, because that would have been a card that I instantly choose most of the time. Huh. Maybe I just got unlucky because the pool is so big. Okay, we're gonna... what do we want to do? Do we really want to heal them is the question. Let's put up the Stealth. Let's put down the Vanilla, and then go for that, and ooh, Lifesteal. That's nice. Can't actually remember at this point what secrets I actually have up. Okay, so they're not anything that actually matters. And we are giving them another elemental, which is my bad. A ice trap, that's fine. I think the last one is motion denied, right? Yeah. Okay, motion denied, that's 6 damage. We have 8 on board. Need 1 damage. And all we have in our hand are minions randomly generated. Now, see, this is the reason why I said you can win like this, but it isn't really that good to try to, because most of the time you're going to end up losing. I think I had a few games where I lost trying to do something like this, and I had a few that I won. But this one showed off the majority of the deck, which is the reason I ended up choosing it over the other replays. I also really would like to get to the point in the future where I'm not worse at playing a deck on stream than I am in private testing, so I can just choose like 3 games that I've streamed. Let's hope and pray we get something cool. And we aren't going to get something cool, are we? Or damage, I guess. I was really hoping we'd get some type of ooh, charge. That's exactly what we want to see. I don't think that's enough to kill them next turn, but... And oh, that's motion denied, so they could kill themselves. We get extremely lucky. Oh, I guess they can't now because they put themselves at 4 HP. No, 4, they could. Come on, overextend a little bit. Just don't attack with the elemental before you overextend. Aw, come on, would have been funny. Okay, 1 minion down. 2 minions down. And 3. Haha. And motion denied again. They barely scraped by there. Come on, we need either a silence from our hero power or just drawing into some direct damage. We should have so much direct damage in this deck right now. Come on, just give us anything. Unless they give up? Yeah, piercing shot. Let's actually... We should have done that in the opposite order. Oh, should have went for the silence. We're just BMing them a little bit. And wabam, we win. Hey, time for a game against Warlock. Don't mind this opening hand at all. We need a 2-drop, but besides that, we're in a pretty good position. We are going first, so we don't even get the coin, which would have made it a lot better. Curve isn't really that bad, to be honest. On 1 or 2 drop. Thought actually about running... Oh, that's a 2 mana spell. Not necessarily what I wanted to see, but still fine. Okay, just going to play down our secret, because it gives us something to do on turn 2. Going to stag charge. Probably going to be the fox. It always is the fox. I don't understand why it always is, but it is. Well, we can see if we generate another fox, I guess. Let's kill one. Kill another. Oh, the stag. Okay. Would have preferred the taunt, but still... Actually, no, the fox is probably the best option there. Because it's a 3 damaging minion on board. Okay, that is not a card I expected. It's been a while since I've seen a Imp Warlock. Ooh, explosive trap. It's pretty nice. Let's use the bunker also. Okay, the second explosive trap. Coin. I'm assuming they were looking for a second ice trap. Would be really cool if we had... the hell is it called? A freezing trap right about now, but I'm okay with this too.
No, trust me.
Okay, perfect. We AoE everything that we want to get rid of, aka all the imps. Still taking 7 damage, which is annoying, but it's fine. Wish the order of operation was a little bit different there, but what can you do? Oh, we actually have perfect lethal on the shellfish, so we can draw 2 and then get 2 secrets. Cane shot and mark shot. Okay, I can work with that, and motion denied, but it ended up feeling pretty nice overall, to be honest. Okay, let's go face with the hero power attack, and then I think I was still maybe trying to play for a better game with Deathstalker as the win condition. Maybe I wasn't. Let's just put these down, because there were definitely some games I lost because I was trying to go for a better game like that. So I didn't want a 20-minute game, but I ended up with like 3 20-minute games using that combo that I won. So we basically had to scrap one of the games out of the video, or we would have had like a 50-minute long video, and I'm not doing that. Okay, we can go face. We're 2 away from triggering the questline board. This is playing extremely dangerous, but at the same time, not too dangerous since we do prevent them from having any minions on board. But I think one of the... we have motion denied, which might be a little problematic for us, but we'll see.
The end is coming. His reign ends now.
Okay, so we can actually kill everything here. Even if we don't get lucky, we still have the hero power that costs 0. Yeah, let's just kill it. We have the 7/7. I'm assuming they're probably going to have something like Twisting Nether or the Murloc. Oh, that actually does the exact same thing as before. Okay, Ice Trap prevents them from screwing over our entire hand. So just go face with this. Go face again. Might be good to not use the multicaster this turn, but I'm pretty sure I was dumb and did it anyways. Furious Howls. Ooh, Putricide after we have all of our things already killed. Or secrets used. Oh, I guess we have a few still. I love the artwork on Putricide, by the way. I wonder if we'll get a retrain of Putricide since he was a fan favorite. I'm curious of what class would get him this time around, because I'm pretty sure hunters are on the Scourge side. The impending catastrophe, that draws them 1. This counts everything in their hand, which is a little bit of a problem, but that's still fine. They drain soul, push of the Nathria, motion denied, 6 damage. Immolate, imps. Okay. Right, so we go face. We're gonna put down Putricide because I think I can get some additional secrets out of him. And I really wanted to just use Putricide. He actually doesn't feel that awful right now because you have such a wide variety of secrets currently in rotation. And ways to get secrets outside of the hunter class. Full-blown evil. Ice trap is going to prevent it. Oh shit, that only cost 1. Oh no. That's a combo that I forgot existed. It's funny, don't get me wrong. But it definitely, it's not my favorite seeing it, because we're gonna burn everything away. I wanted to do something with that, but I think enough people have covered this version. Since I think when I was researching into seeing what people have and have not done since the stuff rotated back in, we're not going to use the Deathstalker here, mainly because if we draw into some type of spell out of our deck, we are in a better position to just have 2 damage per ping than we are from generating additional threats off of Rexxar. Though if we really run out of cards, Rexxar is a nice backup plan. Sure, it'll reset our hero power back to 2, but we should still be fine. Ooh, tracking. Okay. It's 2 damage for free. Okay. The second tracking. 2 more damage for free. Can we get anything big? Ooh, piercing. Wait, are we gonna win? Perfect way to end this game. Okay, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. Overall, the deck did what I set out to do with it, which was to use Build a Beast in combination with the questline. However, I don't really recommend you doing that unless you really just want to meme it up. But that doesn't mean I can't recommend this deck. If you want to try this deck out, just make a simple swap between Deathstalker and Deathstalker, and then you should be in a really good position. Or if you're like me and really like the meme, then just go with the Deathstalker, because it's still really funny to actually pull off. Even though you won't be able to get any really big beasts, you still will have a really fun time making your opponent try to guess what beast that you randomly generated. With that all being said, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.